Alrighty. Okay guys, here I am with the Stihl MS360. It does have an 036 top end on it. Basically, the only thing that means it does not have a decompression button, compression release. Built by Appalachian Saw and Repair. You can find them on YouTube, check him out. That's Morgan McGinnis, and he builds a fine saw. So, should be already warmed up and everything, I think. We'll see. Also should be tuned up, but I got my screwdriver just in case. Okay, it was running between 12,000, low 12,000s to mid 12,000s. So about 12,200, 12,500 in the cut. The chain that I'm running is a square grind Oregon, not out the box or anything. I believe Steve sharpened this chain. Not 100% sure on that, but it's a nice, not hungry, nice and smooth square filed chain. Lots of knots. Good running little saw. Very happy with that. I feel like maybe it needs a carb rebuild or something like that. You know, maybe. maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to break in. But it's got good power, got good RPMs. Nice, these are nice, small, compact little saws, you know. The moment that I learned to really like the Stihl 60cc saws, because the 361 is really good as well, really good, was whenever I ran Smitty's. Smitty has one that was ported by Charlie Briscoe that ran really well, and I was just super impressed with the overall package and just how nice it felt. They're really good saws. So, and this one's no exception. Good job, Morgan. And we will see ultimately how it fares with the 60cc challenge. I'm very excited to see how well stuff like this is a very old saw. This was probably in the 90s. Let's see if there's any info here. I'm not seeing any info as far as years and stuff. It does say that it's 62 cc's. Is that right? I thought these things were only 59 cc's. But anyways, regardless, pretty dang cool. I'm digging it, and we'll see how it fares. But I'm really interested to see if these old ones can even hold a candle to the new stuff. We all know that, you know, you can build these to race saw specifications and stuff and get crazy power out of them, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a regular port job, you know, like a lot of the saws in the 60cc challenge are going to be ported by various different porters. So they won't be measured against each other's particularly, because you know, some porters are better than others and stuff like that. This saw right here might blow away everything else. Well, it was ported by Morgan, you know, and the way that he did it and all that stuff, it's not fair unless all of them were ported by the same person. So they're not going to be measured so much in that way against each other for power and speed. They'll be measured against a 70cc saw and see where they come, where they land, you know, how they can produce power, you know, as far as torque versus RPM, things like that. But anyways, I'm really interested to see how well they do against the newer stuff, because still, as of this moment, I just can't get over how good the 562 Mark 1 and Mark II can be with a good port job. Right? Still same stock carburetor, stock ignition, all that stuff, you know, just a basic port job, not a two-piece head, nothing. No, just gasoline fuel. They run amazingly well. And same thing with the Makita 6100 / Dolmar 6100. That thing just runs extremely well. And I'm also excited to see what a Stihl MS360 can do. I've heard a lot of people dog on the 362. I've dogged on it in some videos, but honestly, it's a fine saw. It's just people were used to something else, and I think early on with the 362, people were comparing it too much to the old 361, and it got a bad rap because of that. But now that time has went by, people have figured out that you can port them and get good results. Jeff Seacombe has one that he ported and it looks really great. So you get what I'm saying? I'm really interested to see. I know that the Echo 620, the 590 Timberwolf and stuff, they're great saws. They're really, really good, but they just won't scream. You know, they just won't do it. It's inherently built into the saws that the coil starts to retard timing whenever the timing gets higher. And so there's all kinds of things built into that saw that will limit it and its capabilities of going into the higher RPM range. So as good as that saw is, whenever it comes to any kind of race, it almost can't stand a chance, really, you know. So I just want to see if all of this older stuff can even come within 10% of what the new stuff is doing, because my 562 will pull 13,500 in a cut like this. Yeah, you know, and this thing is built well, it's running good, and it's pulling 12,500. That's an entire 1,000 RPMs higher, and both of them just have standard port jobs. So, see what I'm saying? Anyways, good job on this one, Morgan, and yeah, we are one more saw closer to getting all of them together for the 60cc challenge.